Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I am Ishita,
And myself, Abdul.
and we are your hosts for the day. Today, we are gathered here for the momentous occasion, the opening ceremony of the Cognitia, the annual Techfest of the National Institute of Technology, Meghalaya.
It is the time to celebrate the spirit of unity, sportsmanship, and pursuit of excellence. In these 3 days, we will be witnessing the celebration of innovation and artistry in the domain of science and technology.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to request the Honorable Director in charge of NIT Meghalaya, Professor Oyam Bhattacharjee,
Chief guest of the event, Honorable Minister of Education, Government of Meghalaya, Sri Rakkam A. Sangma,
the guest of honor, Shri Ganinka DB, IFS, Joint Secretary, Department of Planning and Executive Director, Government of Meghalaya,
Honorable Registrar, Dr. Ravindra Narayan Mahabatra,
the Dean of Students' Welfare, Dr. Paunam Sudeep Manan,
the President of Students Activity Center, Dr. Atana Singh Roy,
and last but not the least, the Vice President Technical, Dr. Binil Kumar Balavantarai, to come and please be seated on the dais. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome them with a huge round of applause.
Now I would request the esteemed dignitaries on the dais to kindly light the lamp to inaugurate this auspicious event and warm welcome to all of you dignitaries.
May we have a huge round of applause for all our dignitaries, please?
नहीं सर यहाँ से अच्छा आ रहा है
Thank you, respected invitees, for doing the honors. Now, this shall be followed by the felicitation of our guests. So, may I invite on stage Director in charge, Professor Ayan Bhattacharjee, to kindly felicitate the chief guest of the day, Shri Rakam A. Sangma. May we have a huge round of applause, please.
I now request the Honorable Registrar, Dr. Rabindranaran Mahapatra, to kindly felicitate our guest of honor, Sri Gunanka TV.
May I now invite the Vice President Technical, Dr. Bunal Kumar Balabanta Rai, to kindly felicitate the Director in charge, Professor Ayan Bhattacharjee. Ladies and gentlemen, the applause shouldn't stop.
I now request the Dean of Students Welfare, Dr. Pawanam Sudeep Mandam, to please felicitate the Registrar of NIT Meghalaya, Dr. Rabindranaran Mahapatra. Please give them a huge round of applause.
Now may I invite the President of Student Activity Center, Dr. Atanu Singha Roy, to kindly felicitate Dean of Student Welfare, Dr. Pawanam Sudeep Mangal.
Now I request the Vice President Technical, Dr. Punil Kumar Balabandurai, to kindly felicitate President of Students Activity Center, Dr. Atanu Singha Roy. Please give them a big hand.
Last but not the least, ladies and gentlemen, may I invite on stage Dean of Student Welfare, Dr. Pawanam Sudeep Mangal, to kindly felicitate the Vice President Tech, Dr. Bunal Kumar Balabantarai.
I now request our Honorable Chief Guest, Sri Rakkam A. Sangma, Minister of Education, Government of Meghalaya, to kindly felicitate two of our General Secretaries Technical Padu Mattupalli, and T. Swaroop Kumar. Please give a huge round of applause.
Thank you, sir, for doing the honors. Now, ladies and gentlemen, in the midst of your applauses, may I please call upon stage Dr. Bunil Kumar Balavantarai, the Vice President Tech, to deliver the welcome address.
A warm good afternoon to everyone. Respected Director in charge, Dr. Bhattacharya, the chief guest of the today's event, Sujit Rakam Sarmaji, Minister of Education, GAD, DADD, Government of Meghalaya. Guest of honor, Sri Gunaka Devi, the Indian Forest Service Officer, Joint Secretary, Department of Planning, and the Executive Director of NBDA, Dean Government of Meghalaya. Dean Student Welfare, Registrar of NIT Meghalaya, and Sub President. Uh, Today, all of you know, on technical institution, we will be waiting for such kind of event throughout the year. So today the day has come. So on this occasion, I welcome all of you to this event, take part and enjoy and also make yourself skillful during these 3 days of activities. Uh, Now I'd like to Cognitia mean, right? We need to know because we have with us the guest. So Cognitia means therefore I am. So the meaning of Cognitia, therefore I am. That means I am is not myself only. We all are. So with this, the annual technical fest of NIT Meghalaya would like to help the students in developing their skill, not only in terms of technical, but also in terms of the abilities, organization capability, behavioral aspects. So many aspects they'll be learning during these days. They will also during the previous preparatory days. Before we jump straight to the event of Cognitia, I'd like to announce some good news, which I had some approval, verbal approval from the director sir, that we are going to launch because every last year we have introduced 3 clubs. This year, mostly will be introducing 3 societies. That's maybe IEEE student chapter, right? Similarly, IEEE computer science chapter. So similarly, same other are in line. So as it is not yet finalized, so we'll be announcing very shortly. Now we have come a long way, and I'm proud and delighted that last year we could present an array of events classified under robotics club, coding club, the gaming events, and different departmental events. As you know, the robotics club is always a leading club in terms of the technical activities. So under the robotics club, there are 10 events we have organized in the previous year. This year also we have introduced a new event that is drone based event. Our previous events under coding club also enhance the events this year with some little bit modification to the events with respect to the current technical scenario in the world. And we also have number of departmental event. I come across all department events. So to save you, we discussed with Minister Sir regarding the regional issues, how we can handle, how we can support. In that respect, I have come across the civil department one event they are having, how to develop a bridge in a low cost, right? And with a limited resources. So similarly, so many other events are would like to showcase many events during 3 days. I'm very much thankful to the Honorable Director Sir for all his support, guidance, and for taking these initiatives to introduce new societies under the Student Activity Center so that our student can compete at the national and international levels. Also, I'd like to thank our chief guest because at the last moment, right, I got his appointment and I could able to make him right agree to come to our campus, see the beautifulness of our students' activity. So thank you, sir, very much for giving this opportunity to have you here. I'd like to thank the guest of honor, Mr. Gunaka sir, because on the discussion, past day discussion, he immediately agreed to sponsor our event also, and he immediately agreed to be available during the events. And as he is a computer science engineer, so he also would like to right see the events under this coding club and other Department of Computer Science events and electronics events. We have, sir, with us, previous year we have so many sponsors. This year also we have many sponsors. To save you, SCST, Government of Meghalaya, I think Gunanga sir is handling that department. Nectar, Nilet, State Bank of India, Canara Bank, Power Grid, ICICI Bank, and Red Bull. They are sponsoring this event this year. Last but not the least, I appreciate the contribution made by each and every members of the Student Activity Center, basically the volunteers and the coordinators, co-coordinators of different clubs or different events they are handling because in a short span of time, without having all resources in hand, they could make the stage ready in a short period of time. Thank you everyone for your presence, support. Let make this event a successful one. Thank you everyone.
Thank you, sir, for your valuable words. Now I request the Honorable President of Students Activity Center, Dr. Atanu Singh Roy, to say a few words. Give him a big hand. Good afternoon to all of you. Uh, Honorable Chief Guest of the event, Mr. Ratham A. Sangma, Minister Education, GAD and BADD Government of Meghalaya, respected guest of honor, Mr. Gunanka DB, IFS, Joint Secretary, Department of Planning and Executive Director, Government of Meghalaya, respected Director in Charge, Professor Ryan Bhattacharjee, Dean Student Welfare, Dr. P.S. Mangal, VP Technical, Dr. Bulin Balavantre, my faculty colleagues, and my dear students. Actually, about Cognitia, most of the things already explained by VP Technical. So I will just try to mention about a short introduction about the Student Activity Center of the Institute. Uh, Basically, under the Student Activity Center, we have uh, photography and fine arts club, coding club, robotics club, dance and drama club, indoor sports and outdoor sports facility clubs, astronomy club, task force club, and there is another important segment, that is EBSB, that is Ek Bharat Shreshtha Bharat Club. Apart from the regular club activities, time to time over the year, we are also following the different type of, we are also conducting basically the different type of events as per the Ministry of Education orders. Very recently, we have conducted few special events as per Ministry of Education guidelines. To name a few, I just want to mention it was like National Sports Day celebration, Meri Mati Mera Desh program, Special Campaign 3, Amrit Kalas Yatra, and currently we have also organized the Khadi Mahotsav and International Year of Millets. Related to that also, we are organizing so many events, and other events are also going on. Our students are participating in different intra-NIT events, games and sports, cultural and technical, of course. Apart from that, the students are also going outside NIT Meghalaya, and they are also participating in various inter-institutes, games and sports, cultural events, technical events in different part of the year. And apart, like Cognitia, we are having the technical fest. But apart from the Cognitia, we are having a big festival which will be going to be held in the next year during March and April. That is CC, the cultural fest of the institute. And I will not take too much time, so I will just say thank to all the core committee, organizing team, and including VP Technical Gunil sir, and definitely the support from the institute higher authority for their help and for their guidance in all aspects. And finally, I want to wish the event to be successful definitely with all of your wholehearted participations. And thank you all, and Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir, for your words. Now on stage, I call upon Dr. Pawnam Sudip Mangal, our Honorable Dean of Students' Welfare, to kindly deliver a speech. May you welcome him with a huge round of applause, ladies and gentlemen.
Respected chief guests of today's function, Sri Rakam Sharmaji, Honorable Minister of Water Area Development, General Administration and Education Departments, Government of Meghalaya. Respected guest of honor for today's function, Sri Gulanka Devi, IFS, currently the Joint Secretary, Department of Planning and Executive Director of MBDA and MNR, Government of Meghalaya. Respected Director in charge of our institute, Professor Ayon Bhattacharjee, respected Registrar Dr. R.N. Mahapatra, President of the Students Activity Center NIT Meghalaya, Dr. Atanu Singaroy, Vice President Technical Dr. Punil Balavantarai, members of the Student Activity Center, deans, head of department, chief warden, wardens, faculty and staff colleagues, and my dear students, a very warm welcome and good afternoon to you all. I would like to take this opportunity to thank our special guests we have here today with us, Sri Rakam Sharmaji and Sri Gulanka Bibi, for accepting our request to grace this occasion with their valuable presence. Your kind words will surely motivate us all. Cognitia is our institute's annual technical festival, and ours being an engineering institute, we hold it with tremendous value. This 10th edition of Cognitia, being organized from today till the 4th of November, includes various events organized by Power Grid, Task Force, Robotic Clubs, Coding Club, Photography Club, Astronomy Club, gaming events, and events organized by our various departments. I am sure that there is something for everyone to take part in, to enjoy, and to learn. As the Dean of Students Welfare, I am happy to see our students running around and working tirelessly the last few days to make this a success. I am very happy to see activities and events like this being organized by the Student Activity Center throughout the year. It is events and activities like this that gives students a chance to learn various skills like managing skills, planning, executing, their interpersonal skills, sportsmanship, team spirit, and even how to manage your time and your finance as well. The meticulous planning and preparation by this team of students for Cognitia is praiseworthy. Cognitia every year allows our senior students to get along with our junior students, and I can see the bond growing between them. And I can also say that ours is probably one of the only institute NITs where it's totally ragging free. And of course, this kind of activities gives a chance to our junior students to mix with our senior students. And to us junior students especially, I suggest you to follow your seniors, learn from them so that in the coming years you can take the responsibility of organizing activities like this. I express my sincerest gratitude to all the sponsors for their valuable contribution in making this event a success. Uh, I express my gratitude to the director and registrar and all other responsible faculty members and staff of the institute for their guidance, motivation, and support throughout. I am really proud of our organizing team, the whole team of Students Activity Center under the able leadership of Dr. Atani Sundarwar for planning and preparing this meticulously. I am sure that this 10th edition of Cognitia will be a grand success. I would like to wish all the students of our institute and students coming from other institutes participating in the various events of Cognitia all the best. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your words. Now, while we're at it, I would also like to invite on stage our Honorable Registrar, Dr. Rabindra Narayan Mahapatra, to kindly deliver a few words. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome him with a huge round of applause.
Very good afternoon to one and all. Respected Director in charge, Professor Ayan Bhattacharya, chief guest of the event, Sri Rakam Sangama, Honorable Minister of Education, Government of Meghalaya, today's guest of honor, Guranga DP, IFS, Joint Secretary, Department of Planning, Government of Meghalaya, President, SAC, Atanu sir, Dean Student Welfare, Bangan sir, Vice President SAC, Technical, Dr. Gunil sir, Deans, faculties, colleagues, volunteers, student participants. So I welcome all to this event. Now I'll talk a little bit, a few words. Now why this is important? You might be having heard about the term motivation. That is the ability to do when transformed to will to do. That psychological process we call it as the motivation. From the day one, from the beginning, you started learning something. So everybody is asking you always to study, study and study. That you lose interest. So we need a break. We need a change. So these kind of changes are essential during our regular study period. So this is not just a fun. So it's a kind of change that makes you motivate to do further good things. So this is a kind of function, student function, where students are allowed to showcase their talents, hidden talents rather to say, some technological applications, so that they can learn many things. So I think this will be a great success in future. You learn the managerial activities like planning, execution, finance, accounting. All these things are blended together to this particular event. So I thank you all and wish this function to be a grand success. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your valuable words. I now invite Dr. Ayan Bhattacharya the Honorable Director in charge of NIT Meghalaya, to say a few words. Let us welcome him with a huge round of applause, ladies and gentlemen.
Good afternoon, everyone. Uh, at the onset, I welcome our Honorable Minister for Education, Sri Rakam Esangma, who has spared his time to be with us. Indeed, being the Minister of Education in Meghalaya is a very arduous job, and it's an honor for us that he has given us this time. But we hope that this is only the first visit of many visits to come. As a responsible institute, we are committed to the well-being of the state, and we are open to any sort of collaborations the education department needs, uh, when we can share, where we can share our expertise and our technology with the people of the state and especially the students of the state. I also welcome Dr. Gunanka DV, IFS, who has not only spared time, but he has also taken the pains of sponsoring a part of this event, and he has been associated with us through SCST for a long time now, and I hope this association is again carried forward towards a more meaningful road. Also on stage, our Registrar Sir, Dr. Mahapatra, our Dean Student Welfare, Dr. Mangang, our SACPAD President, Dr. Atanu Singh Roy, and our Vice President Technical, Dr. Gunin Balavant Rai. All of us, along with the students, we work together so that we have technical fests like this. And such fests are very, very important because when you come here, all the students, when you come here, you are just passed out of class 12. You are just boys and girls who are being led by your parents to this institute. But after 4 years, when you go out, you are not boys and girls, but you are very successful ladies and gentlemen. And this transformation from boys and girls to ladies and gentlemen takes in this institute. And it's in this institute that you learn a lot and earn your degree through the what you learn in class. But what you learn in this fest and what you learn outside the class, that makes you the man and the lady that you become. And that's why these festivals are very important. Our director, sir, Professor Mahanta, he had to go outside the state on a very urgent occasion, and that's why I am just looking after as the in charge. Looking at this festival, Cognitia, the word Cognitia is a very innovative one. It can be interpreted in different ways. I can see Cognitia as initiative, or maybe innovative, or uh, again, Cognitia comes with recognition. So it's up to you, you students who want, you have the capacity to innovate, to initiate, and to get the recognition. So I want that to happen, and you all to excel, make the program a success, and let's all, be together in growing as the NIT Meghalaya community. So wishing all the success for the event. I thank everyone for participating out here. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for your words. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we deem it as an honor to have amidst us the Honorable Joint Secretary, Department of Planning and Executive Director, MBDA and MNR, Government of Meghalaya, Mr. Gunnar IFS. I request you, sir, to kindly come up on stage and say a few words.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon, all. Uh, Good afternoon, sir. Our Honorable Minister Prakamari Sama, sir, and all the esteemed guests on the dais. I know it's very challenging even to sit there post lunch with so many speeches, so I don't take much of your time. Try to keep myself as crisp as possible. For me, it's mostly kind of nostalgia. Yeah, I myself, being an engineer, studied from Bangalore. So these tech events are very happening things in my college at that time. Even now, in fact, it has grown bigger and bigger. In fact, I remember not only these tech fests, we used to participate in other bigger tech fests outside, not only state, not only India, even international level. In fact, our Formula One Ashwa was developed by my mechanical branch friends, which always used to get awards at international stages. Am I audible? Is it better? Okay. In fact, my colleague, my friends there used even developed those small student satellites, which was launched by ISRO in their program. So it's very happy for me after coming to Meghalaya, attending a Tech Fest, and thanks again for NIT Meghalaya to invite me here. So at this same time, I would like to wish you a grand success for this program. But I mean, don't limit yourself only to this tech programs. As I told, I excel. These tech programs, these tech events give that opportunity to bring the best out of you. I personally feel your regular academics is one thing, but these unique opportunities ignite those instincts which are within you. At the same time, I have request not limit yourself only to challenges which are very generic in nature. Yes, good to have challenges which are generic in nature, but it's a kind of an opportunity for you to study in Northeast, which is unique of its own kind. So unique, we have our challenges also, which are quite unique. So when I used to discuss with your sir, when Meghalaya is getting a college like NIT, we definitely also look forward some benefit out of it. Not just having a college, but so many. If I'm not wrong, around 900 students are studying here. So 900 young, smart brains are sitting in this small campus. So what I mean by this is take challenges which are local in nature. Fine, generic challenges are fine. As I told, maybe next Tech Fest, if I'm still continuing in council, I would like to see one category which is completely related to local challenges. So here I just don't give a problem statement to you. In fact, as part of my institute, SCST and NVDA, we are also trying to address few of these things. Just to give an example, Meghalaya as a state, we don't have much of geospatial information. In fact, we don't even have administrative boundaries of our own villages. So when the world is running in data-driven governance, we don't have the basic GIS information. How we are trying to address this is we are trying to engage youth who are just passed out of colleges at village level and try them with basic GIS information. Basic today you get very easy to use GIS, GPS instruments, even your mobile applications with simple GIS apps. So we are able to gather a lot of GIS information which was missing in the state earlier, and we are able to produce some of the very beautiful output which was earlier thought it can be done only if you have a huge team of what is a big company or big institute. So this is one small example which I gave you. So similarly, I mean, I don't want to live in a very generic nature, take problems and try to solve it. I would like to go this engagement with NIT little more stronger in terms of like having an MOU. We would like to offer internship. This is something which I felt when I was in engineering, which was very useful. We will offer you internship at our institutes with decent stipend. So come work with us in your final year or third year. We will give you the problem statements. There are certain generic problem statement which is not specific to Meghalaya. Like we have cyber security issues. There are certain specific challenges, like sir is from education department, sir knows is expert in this. Our educational challenges is mostly geospatial issues also. I mean, our habitats are so dispersed, it's very difficult for us to bring all the infrastructure to each and every school. So these are certain challenges. In fact, we are looking forward if you are able to given an opportunity to come and recruit some of you for our institute. So if I know not everyone would like to continue in Shillong, but some of you may be interested to work, continue here, and try to be part of problem solvers. So we would like to give that opportunity also. In fact, we would also like to collaborate with DST and DBT comes up with various proposal schemes. We always it's win-win situations if government agencies partners with educational institutes. So the only reason why I'm here today is just to share this that we would like to collaborate little more stronger, be part of the local problem solvers. I know engineering is good, fun. You enjoy these 4 years. It's like a kind of unforgettable memory, but it will be more memorable if you are part of such noble causes. Once again, best wishes to the entire team. Thank you for inviting.
Thank you, sir, for your invaluable words. We are extremely privileged to have amidst us the Honorable Education Minister of Meghalaya, Mr. Rakam A. Sangma. Mr. Sangma holds a Master of Science degree in Physics from Northeastern Hill University and is a member of the Legislative Assembly of Meghalaya, representing the National People's Party. He is the in charge of Border Areas Development Department, Education Department, and General Administration Department. He has also served as officiating assistant lecturer in Bagmara Higher Secondary. Now I would request Sir to kindly say a few words. Let us welcome him with a huge round of applause.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
I think many wants to know Rohit Sharma is out. because of the technology has got everything easy for us. Thank you so much, each one of you. Professor Bhattacharjee, Director in Charge, MIT Meghalaya, and with us, Joint Secretary, Mr. Kunanka, and Executive Director, MBDI Government of Meghalaya, the Planning Department. Also, Professor Mahapatra, Professor Roy, and Professor, and the dais are registrars and all the faculty members and all my dear friends. And all the nephews, the grandsons of great scientists like Sir Isaac Newton and the APJ Abdul Kalam. I think all the scientists that we are of the part of the family, right? When I study my school time, I always love to read about the great scientists of the world. And when I became politician, I started to listen to the speech of Prime Minister Sir Narendra Modi. So therefore, it's very important as a science students, as a technological students, to be the nature of adaptation. We should not be at the equilibrium stage. The moment of inertia, yes, always is there, but we should not at the equilibrium stage. The development of science and technology, look at many years back. The apple fall down. Just small things, but how it makes applicable to today. The gravitational force, the things that brought apple down. The rise of Newton has developed the theory, the laws of motion, the gravitational force today. Therefore, the Newton third law of motion is always applicable to everybody. Every action has equal and opposite reaction, right? Make everything is easy now because the development of science and technology has improved a lot and make everything easy now. But always along with the development of technology, demerit also comes, right? When we able to see the classes from home, when we get the notes easily, when we get the material easily, when we can listen easily, the human's connectivity sometimes goes away. I remember many times before. Maybe all our professors are there, all age people, they know better. I think many youngs will not know. Before such technology develops much as today, might be the proposal to the girlfriends might have to send the letters. It takes months to read, right? It takes months to read now. So the reply they have to wait a month's time whether my proposal will be accepted or not, right? This is a past generation. I also felt to some extent, but I'm not of that chapter. But today, therefore, the family, the buildings of family, because I think they will not mind for saying this. Our parents, our grandparents knows. They have to, what you call, before marriage, they have to keep intake very strongly. Before they build up their family, they take months' time to see what my girlfriend, what my boyfriend will write to me this month. Right? It takes time. But they're faithful to each other. And the way, how they built up the family, that's so wonderful. But these days, because of technology, it's easy to build up it's easy to build a family, right? It's easy to get a girlfriend, boyfriend these days. But understand, the brokenness of family is also taking place very, very rapidly. There is always opposite reaction. The Newton third law also applies everywhere. Therefore, be careful. We have to be very balancing act. And therefore, today, many science students today, I want to request each one of you. People look at us. People look at us at a greater standard. Therefore, I want to advise my young students, friends today. If you are science students, be professional. I would like to say, be professional. Science students has lots of patience and eager to learn, the experience, the experiment, right? All things happens. Therefore, the impatient students not much fit to be the science students. Therefore, I want to urge each one of you, my young friends, as a science fraternity students. Let us be professional. And our testimony should inspire our family, our friends. Can I see how many Meghalayans here today? Thank God. Look, with due respect, our tribal people always run away from mathematics and science. We think that mathematics is very, very difficult. I have also talked us before we come to the function. And many students give up, but we don't know what is inside. Many IS officers today is from the IIT, the product of IITs of the Indian institutes, different Indian IITs today. Science students looking after the administration, science students working with the politicians, science students looking at the army officers today. Because why? When the army looks after the world, it should know the technology. Because now we have technology which makes everything easy. We fight a nation against nation, the community against community, and more to come. Therefore, today, it's my request, each one of you, let us prepare ourselves in such a way that whatever we learn, it must be implemented and it must be useful to the society, to the state, and to the country. I believe this Cognitia, the technical festival today, will really inspire and will be the platform to test what you desire, what you have experienced, what you want to do. Experiments is nothing wrong. It's nothing wrong here. It may result positive. It may be negative. We learn more when we make mistake, but we learn less. We experience less if we satisfy what I do for once. Because sometimes it is very, very good practice to learn from the experiments and even sometimes the fail that in our endeavor. Therefore today, I would like to encourage my young students today, be experiment in our endeavor. Analytical, analysis, I have to give my testimony. I did my schooling in Central School. I'm very weak in Hindi. But there is no way out. How to pass Hindi? The class 10. There is no way out. I know some third class Hindi. I can write some lines, but not much. But the essay come in. To write essay on the favorite cricketer. So I wrote what to do. There is no way out. I have to write. So I wrote in about Sachin Tendulkar in class 10. I wrote it. I write it. I started some lines in Hindi, pure Hindi, some 4 or 5 lines. But I wrote 2 pages in essay. I don't know Hindi. But in the middle of the portion, the word is in English, but the script is in Hindi. I made it. At the end of the sentence, at the conclusion, I again wrote in Hindi. At the end of the result, I got first class. Therefore, there may be a situation you have to explore. There may be a time you have to debate and discuss and decide. My young friends, today, I want to tell you, as a student from this prestigious Meghalaya Institute of Technology students, you have a responsibility to inspired. And I want to request each one of you, when you go back, try to inspire our students to make friends with science and mathematics. This is the only subject that we can live with the, as Darwin stated, with the survival of the fittest. As India is one of the fastest growing, as well as an economy and with the technology in the digital world, and we should prepare to run at par with every design, every incoming environment and the ecosystems. Therefore, as I just listened to the planning, just to the planning, Mr. Gunanka, there are many schemes launched by government of Meghalaya, Honorable Chief Minister Sir Conrad Kesau, like Payment for Ecosystem, Yes program, the Prime program, the Chief Minister Elevate program. Friends, the government of Meghalaya and Honorable Chief Minister's vision is these educated students, where they will go. You have to be, you may not be able to become professor, you may not be able to become a scientist, you may not all become politician. We have a limited boundary and limited search, but every individual you can be entrepreneur. Knowing the strength, knowing the possibility, Government of Meghalaya wants to bring in the educated to address the problems of unemployment issues. Government of Meghalaya is trying to bring up the young educated to be the entrepreneurs, the producer, job creator, not the job seeker. Therefore, today it is Cognitia Festival. I believe you will learn how to become a job creator rather than job seeker. Many challenges will come in and many difficulties will face in the days to come. My young friends, let us move ahead and let us continue to give our best to our study. I am sure as a government of Meghalaya is desire to give the best education, one of the best education system in the country and even the globe. We have to design the best curriculum, the best syllabus, the best textbooks, so that it will meet the challenges of today's demands of today's generation. Therefore, I look forward NIT Meghalaya to help us in designing specially the curriculum for match technological development so that we can have the best curriculum and syllabus in the system. I look forward your contribution beyond your boundary for the interest of society. My young students, this is my request. Education is the only chapter that will connect, that will bind each one of you together. Live peacefully and learn the best that you can. Don't waste your time. Therefore, I'm happy that this festival is going to really inspire many of you and will be the platform that to design the destiny. And this Cognitia program, the annual Techfest of NIT Meghalaya, will really become the history in your life. Sir Isaac Newton is still the great scientist even today. Had he not the study about the apple fall, it could not happen today. Therefore, I request each one of you to make it use of this university and let the world, that the community looks upon, that you be the individual, the citizen that will inspire. And lastly, but not the least, make sure yourself tomorrow to be individual, that to be useful to the society, to the state, and to the country. Thank you so much for inviting me. May God bless each one of you and long live MIT Meghalaya. Congratulations, Michela Zaigan.
Dear all, as this is the right forum to complement to our judges' points they have pointed out. Sir, we have been associated with the Science and Technology Department, Government of Meghalaya, since a long, I think around 3-4 years. Yeah, I was directly involved in collaborating different events with the Government of Meghalaya. And very recently, 2 days back, we have submitted this trial program proposal with the guidance of Director, Honorable Director Sir. That includes whatever points you have raised, that the technical solutions which our student faculty members can contribute to solve the regional issues in and out Meghalaya region. And also, our ministers are already discussed regarding the refresher courses to uplift the level of courses, level of syllabus in different educational organizations in Meghalaya. So in that regard also, that drawing proposal, we have kept some refresher courses to the school teachers, to the college teachers also. And another few points, as I discussed with the Honorable Director Sir, which will be coming to you sir, regarding the MOU, so that we can enhance the way we act on these issues. Thank you so much, sir, for your support and collaboration.
Thank you, sir, for your words. As we near to the end of this inaugural function, may I now call upon stage the Honorable Vice President Cultural, Dr. Sushmita Sharma, Assistant Professor, Civil Engineering, to kindly deliver the vote of thanks.
Good afternoon to all. On behalf of NIT Meghalaya, I take this opportunity to propose a vote of thanks. So, as you all know and aware, it's hosting its 10th annual festival Cognitia 2023. I hope everyone out here, mostly the students, get an opportunity to involve themselves with all the activities mentioned over. So, in this occasion, I would like to thank our honorable delegates, our esteemed chief guests, Mr. Rakam A. Sharma, Minister of Education of Meghalaya, and our distinguished guest of honor, Gunanka TV IFS Officer, Joint Secretary, Department of Planning and Executive Director, Government of Meghalaya, who blessed us with their presence and their inspiring words. Mr. Gunanka pointed out the opportunities for the students with new challenges as they can explore to find out internship programs or like permanent job seeking opportunities as well. So I think the students would be very much benefited with that. Mr. Rakam Sangma, with his ability to simply and very effectively communicate complex ideas to us, actually pointed out one very inspiring thing, that is technology, human values, and decision-making capabilities of everyone, which is presently, which needs to seek a balance so that it can be beneficial for us in the longer run. So mostly the students, I think you had a very interesting session with two of our honorable delegates. Now, I'd also express our sincere thanks to our generous sponsors, SESTE, Nectar, Pagri, Lalit, SBI, Red Bull, Canara Bank, Indian Import and Export, whose support have made this event possible. My heartiest thanks to Director Professor P. Mahanta, Director in Charge Dr. I.N. Bhattacharjee, Dean Student Welfare Dr. P.S. Manal, Dr. Atul Singh Harai, President SAC, and Dr. Gunil Kumar Dalwantari, VP Technical SAC, and their entire team of faculties in charges of clubs and students for successfully putting up the event. As indicated by the VP, there are different technical events and competitions across different categories, including robotics, coding, gaming. Then departmental events are also organized. Now there are also workshops and guest lectures from industries and a variety of other technical and entertainment events. So I hope that all the students will have a good time here at the institute. So finally, with your presence and with your support, we are excited to commence our technical fest on a positive note, and we look forward to an inspiring and a successful event. Thank you all.
Thank you, ma'am. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the moment that we have all been anticipating for is here. I take this honor to call upon stage our esteemed Director in charge, Dr. Ayan Bhattacharjee, to declare the fest open.
I, I declare Cognitia 2023 open. Thank you.
Since no noble endeavor is possible without invoking the divine, we shall conclude this inaugural program with the traditional Ganesh Vandana. And I request all our esteemed guests to kindly take their seats and vacate the stage.
गणाध्यक्षाय धीमहि गुणशरीराय गुणमण्डिताय गुणेशानाय धीमहि गुणातीताय गुणाधीशाय एकदन्ताय वक्रतुण्डाय गौरीतनयाय धीमहि गजेशानाय भालचन्द्राय श्रीगणेशाय धीमहि एकदन्ताय वक्रतुण्डाय गौरीतनयाय धीमहि गजेशानाय भालचन्द्राय श्रीगणेशाय धीमहि गानचतुराय गानप्राणाय गानान्तरात्मने गानोत्सुकाय गानमत्ताय गानोत्सुकमनसे पूजिताय गुरुदैवताय गुरुकुलस्थायिने गुरुविक्रमाय द्विजगौराय सुरवे गुणगुरवे गुरुदैवक्षेत्रे गुरुदैवमनोराध्याय गुरुपुत्रपरित्रात्रे गुरुपाखण्डखण्डकाय गीतसाराय गीततत्त्वाय गीतगोत्राय गूढगुल्फाय गन्धमुक्ताय योजयप्रदाय गुणातीताय गुणाधीशाय गुणप्रभीशाय धीमहि तदन्ताय वक्रतुण्डाय गौरीतनयाय धीमहि गजेशानाय भालचन्द्राय श्रीगणेशाय धीमहि एकदन्ताय वक्रतुण्डाय गौरीतनयाय धीमहि गजेशानाय भालचन्द्राय श्रीगणेशाय धीमहि